Is it time to buy or sell 89bio stock? In this video, we will explore 89bio in detail. Our initial report was released on our website on Friday, the 19th of September, 2025, and today we aim to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to overlook any essential updates that may influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by utilizing our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and access free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 19th of September, 2025, our system has ranked 89bio as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.19. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock is positioned at the upper end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend is to be expected. A breakout above the upper trend line at $14.95 would first suggest a slower rate of decline, but it may also signal the initial signs of a trend reversal. Currently, the 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of approximately 5.84% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decrease of 49.81% to 5.36%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis shows a projected change of 13.80%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 56.73% to an increase of 14.55% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $6.43 and $17.03. Our latest daily update for 89bio presents the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for 89bio Incorporated, Stock Price After Friday Trading. The stock price of 89bio Incorporated experienced a decline of 0.602% on the last trading day, Friday, the 19th of September, 2025, decreasing from $14.96 to $14.87. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.11%, reaching a low of $14.84 and a high of $15. Despite falling in 6 of the last 10 days, the stock has increased by 67.64% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume also decreased on the last day, which is a positive indicator, as volume typically aligns with stock movement. On that day, the trading volume declined by 54 million shares, with a total of 26 million shares traded for an approximate value of $393,130,000. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $15.06, while the lowest was $4.16. Currently, the price sits 1.26%, or $0.19, below the 52-week high, and 68.53%, or $32.38, below the all-time high recorded on the 4th of March, 2020, when the price peaked at $47.25. Roche has agreed to acquire 89bio for $14.50 in cash per share at closing, plus a non-tradable contingent value right for up to $6 per share, valuing the deal at about $2.4 billion up front and up to roughly $3.5 billion with milestones. Multiple shareholder law firms have opened investigations into the adequacy of the price and the sale process, and market chatter lists 89bio among logical buyout targets in the liver and cardiometabolic space. In the short term, ETNB will trade around the deal consideration, but with added volatility. The non-tradable contingent value right and ongoing legal probes typically create a discount to the headline $20.50 potential per share value, and can leave the stock beneath the cash component until closure. Regulatory review, litigation, or competing bids could push the price higher or delay settlement. In the long term, a completed Roche acquisition would take ETNB private, crystallizing value for shareholders and validating mergers and acquisitions interest in this therapeutic area. Conversely, a failed deal would likely trigger a sharp setback to the stock as standalone development risk and funding needs reemerge. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 19th of September 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned ETNB a market perform rating along with a downgrade action. On the same day, Friday, the 19th of September 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright also gave ETNB a neutral rating with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 18th of September 2025, Wolfe Research reported that ETNB received a peer perform rating with a downgrade action. On Monday, the 3rd of February 2025, Wolfe Research indicated that ETNB received an outperform rating with an initialize action. Finally, on Friday, the 31st of January 2025, UBS reported that ETNB achieved a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to the stock of 89bio. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the stock receives a strong sell rating from the analysts. The following signals have been identified for 89bio. The 89bio Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be support from the lines at $10.09 and $9.31. A breakdown below either of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals were also issued, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, September 18th, 2025, and so far it has decreased by 0.6%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 11 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for 89bio. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume below today's level. Given the right conditions, the stock may perform quite poorly in the coming days. This stock is likely to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a notably large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $0.165 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.11%. During the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 3.01%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for 89bio, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profits and pose risks of potential bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 500 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for 89bio. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for 89bio is at $14.96. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. There's no significant support from accumulated volume below, which means the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you're an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for 89bio from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of August 2025, Le Nguyen Quoc executed an insider sale of 7,680 shares of common stock. On the same day, Le Nguyen Quoc also conducted an insider sale of 522 shares of common stock. Additionally, on that day, Mansbach Harry H. executed an insider sale of 7,680 shares of common stock. On the first day of August 2025, Martins Ryan conducted an insider sale of 7,680 shares of common stock as well. Lastly, on that same day, Serena Francis Willard executed an insider sale of 3,206 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 71.716. In total, insiders purchased 16,223,485 shares and sold 3,461,151 shares in the latest 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.33, reflecting a decline of 3.61%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces a significant level of risk. The relative strength index, measured over a 14-day period, stands at 81, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is 89bio stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate since the last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 22nd of September, we expect 89bio to open higher by approximately 3 cents and start trading at $14.90. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.